welcome back to Growth Catalyst Hub. Day 15 of How to Turbocharge Your Career course. We are looking at how do we optimize your LinkedIn profile. Let's dive in. LinkedIn is an amazing place. It's an amazing platform. It's not just a tool. It's a platform for getting people together, for networking, understanding various job profiles which are available. It's also a place to learn a lot of things, follow leaders, follow thought leaders, follow industry leaders, learn from them, and also to share one's point of view to grow one's personal brand. So much can be done if you use LinkedIn properly, but all of that starts with you optimizing your profile on LinkedIn. So what do we mean by optimizing your profile? Let's dive in and see that. So number one, craft a very, very strong headline. What do I mean by headline? The very first thing that you see on the LinkedIn about you in the profile is what is called as a headline. There, if you, for example, if you're a project manager, you can say that I'm a project manager. Or you can say that project manager, exactly what you do and what kind of a value do you bring to your company. So don't just say what your job title is, but also talk about what you do in the job. What is the value that you bring to the table by doing the job, which is called out by the title. That's what we mean by crafting a very strong headline. Let me share some of the examples, including my own LinkedIn profile, to tell you what I mean by crafting a strong headline. So I'm sharing my screen and I'm sharing what my profile is. I'm not sharing this just to TomTom or to showcase my profile as the best profile. Nothing of that sort. There are profiles which are much better than my profile, but it's much easier for me to talk about my profile than somebody else's profile. That's the only reason I'm sharing my profile. Please bear with me. So what I'm showing is my profile. You see that I call myself, and that's how I see myself increasingly. I call myself as mentor, teacher, coach, and founder of Growth Catalyst Hub. Lifelong learner, which is what I think I am, and the position that I have in my current company. That's what I'm talking about. So this is what the headline is. And if it is very, very strong, it conveys what you bring to the table, what your value proposition is. And in case if there are career ambitions that you are having, and that should also be called out. What is it that you want to do? What is it that you want to be in the future? Call it out so that when people see your profile, they understand, relate to what you're calling out, connect with you, and help you be that person that you want to be in tomorrow. The second thing that you should do is you should write a very, very strong and compelling summary about yourself. And my suggestion to my students would be do that in first person. Don't do it in third person as if you are talking about somebody else. Don't do that. Do it in first person. For example, one of the people I know, Daniel, who's a data scientist, talked not only about how he is solving complex problems with data analytics, but he also talked about his passion for using data analytics to solve complex problems and help companies and help people. So it's not only the technical expertise that you talk about, but also about your passion, your love for doing that, so that it's a holistic point of view that people get when they see your summary. Let me give my example. I'm going to share my screen. The About section is where your summary comes in. Here I'm sharing my screen. Talk about, I love to coach, mentor, and train people to help them get their dream job. I'm the founder of Growth Catalyst Hub with the mission of helping 100,000 students and relative freshers to land their dream job. I go on to talk about my love for being a mentor, teacher, and also talk about my professional skills, my day job in terms of what I'm doing, which I absolutely love. And I'm also talking about what I have done and a few points about my career so far and what I want to do. When you talk about all of this, the skill sets that you have, currently what you are doing, and your passion for doing that, all of this holistically paints a good picture of what you are that people need to know about you. So when they know about you, they get interested, they may want to go and see the rest of you, because LinkedIn is a very, very long resume in the sense of what it is. So it's very important to make it compelling. It's very important to bring all your passion, all your ideas, and what you do as a holistic package into this place. The third thing that you need to do, which a lot of people fail to do amazingly, is please use a professional looking photograph. Use a professional headshot. Don't use very casual ones. Casual ones are for Facebook. Don't use your photograph which was taken when you were surfing the beach. Don't. This is a professional place. LinkedIn is a professional networking site. So treat yourself as a professional that you are, you should be. Use this background of LinkedIn. That's a huge real estate that LinkedIn gives you, gives all of us. And many of us don't use it properly. I did not use it properly for many, many years. I didn't even know. You see the background in which my professional headshot appears. So this square is a square of real estate all of us get from LinkedIn. And many people just leave it blank or use some decorative items. They think it's interesting. It is. But the better utilization would be to craft something into it which will tell people what you are. Suppose you are a designer, okay? Put things that you have designed and call it out. You can keep changing that once in a while to showcase the variety in your design. If you are like me, mentor, teacher, talk about how you are helping people's career, which is what I do. It's all aligned to that vision of telling people everything about you by utilizing all the props available to you on LinkedIn. The next one is about your skills. LinkedIn allows you to highlight about 50 skills, but my suggestion would be not to exceed 20 to 25 skills max. The more skills you put, you can get them endorsed by people. But the more skills there are, the endorsements also get split over all of these skills. That's what I've seen time and again. That's what happened to me also. I used all the 50 skills once upon a time. Then I realized that I'm not getting endorsements on all of them. I was getting endorsements on a few top areas, which is how it would be. You are remembered for your top few areas rather than all of the areas that you may think you are bringing value on. So my suggestion is 20-25 skills. Not more than that. I'm going to share what I mean by that by showing my skills section. So you would see, I'll go and show what that looks like. So here is a skills section, which comes after licenses and certifications. You would see that show all 25 skills. So there are 25 skills that I have. I used to have about all 50 skills. I scaled it down so that it is easy to read and easy to get endorsements on. So if I show all the 25 skills, so these are the skills. Some of the skills have no endorsements on. Some of the skills have very high endorsement. Market research, which is the longest career that I have been in. So 99 plus endorsements, market research, marketing research. Some people have endorsed me for consumer behavior and so on and so forth. Marketing strategy, analytics, marketing, and so on and so forth, which is all different kinds of career that I have done for a period of time. But choose those skills, coming back to our session, choose those skills, top skills, and put them in the order that they appear. You can organize that. Top 4-5 skills should appear the first ones. And whenever you seek out to people to ask them to endorse you, and you can do that, and we will cover that also as we go along, they will start looking at your top skills and they will start endorsing you, which can be a powerful method of ensuring that people know what your great skills are. LinkedIn is an amazing place, not because you can put your profile over there, that a lot of recruiters throng that place, but also because it's a public place, it's a public certification place. What do I mean by that? Simple. It's a place where whatever you claim as your skills are, whatever you claim as your proficiencies are, these are all vetted publicly by other people. You cannot do false claims. You can't say that I have done this kind of a size of project, because people will know that, hey, Vishy, what are you talking about? You have never done that kind of a project. You don't have that kind of skills. You'll be laughed at. So it's a place which is publicly vetted by others, and hence it's very, very powerful. So You can actually reach out to your friends, your mentors, your bosses, your previous bosses, your clients, your vendors, and ask them to endorse you on the skills that you have exhibited and they know you have. This is about 20-25 skills you have put out over there. They can endorse you on the skill. And even better, you can ask for recommendations. Sometimes people recommend you even without you asking them. And you can also do that to other people, professional ones in the walk of life that you have met, and you are impressed by their professional skills. You can go ahead and endorse. It's a two-way street. What you do to others comes back to you, the karma of life. So please take the time out to recommend people, endorse people on LinkedIn, and go ahead and ask for recommendations and endorsements from people whom you know so that you get endorsed. I'll share my profile and show you what I mean by that. First, I'm showing the recommendation that I've got. Couple of recommendations from my mentors and my good friends in terms of what I have done in my professional life. So this is completely free flowing recommendations. How do you get recommendations so that it's more powerful? How do you get recommendations so that it's easy for people who recommend? We will come to that and cover that in a later session. But today is all about the fact that you can get recommendations from people. So people come and see my profile and say that, yeah, this guy is good. I know this guy is good in this skill. So that's what it is. It makes life easy for them. They have to pick one skill and say, yes, that's it. It's a 2-second activity. It's easier. Recommendation is something that you need to sit and write. So you need to think about the person. You need to craft 3-4 lines which are true about the person as you think about the person, and then write. So it's a more involved, more time-consuming activity compared to a 2-second endorsements. It may take 2 minutes of writing the recommendation. Craft a very strong headline. It's all about what you are in a very simple snapshot which appears on that background, what I call that LinkedIn real estate. It has to be a very, very compelling one. Not just your job position or the role that you play, but what exactly you play in that role, what exactly you want to be in future. Call out all of that in that strip. Second is similarly craft a very compelling summary, a lot more detailed one. It's like a resume out there. Talk about that in first person, not third person. Talk about it in first person, talk about your skills, talk about your passion, talk about what you want to do in life, talk about what you're already doing, so that it gives anyone who's reading it a good picture of what you are as a person and what you want to do in life as a person. The third thing, have a professional photograph appearing LinkedIn. Don't use casual ones. Don't cut out your photograph from a group photograph. Don't be lazy. Do the right work, do the right thing, put a good professional looking photograph. It's worth it. Fourth, use this real estate of LinkedIn, which is a good rectangular square that you get. Use it to good effect. Put things that will subtly indicate what kind of a professional you are, what kind of a work you are doing. It could be like what I do in terms of me speaking in an engagement, speaking in a training session, or it could be some design work that you have done if you're a designer, or it could be something related to your professional work, which subtly shows the world what you are doing. The next one that we talked about is all about how many skills you should call out. Though it allows you 50 skills to call out, don't do all of those skills. Limit yourself to 20, maximum 25. Don't go beyond that. The minimum should be about 10. That many skills people should have in terms of hard and soft skills. And it should not exceed about 25 skills so that people can endorse, and there will be good chunks of endorsements across all the skills. The final one that we talked about is go seek endorsements on the skills, go seek endorsements as well as recommendation. Ask for recommendation so that when people come and recommend you, it could be your vendors, it could be your boss, it could be your previous boss, it could be your colleagues, it could be powerful people from the industry who have seen you grow and so on and so forth. But when they do the recommendation, it adds enormous power to your profile and people will be impressed. So, oh, this person is a great person in the industry. That person has endorsed Vishy and therefore Vishy must be good. That's how they will see it. So go ahead, get their endorsements and make your LinkedIn profile a powerful one. I hope you liked this session. Please like it. Please subscribe to my channel and we will see you in our next episode.